Hi, everyone. I hope everyone's well. Happy Monday. I am hanging out in the studio and thought I would challenge myself while working on a few things, having some ideas, and all that good stuff, and just wanting to connect with people, but also wanting to live my best introvert life. And right now, with COVID 19, COVID is, yeah, I'm not going to keep saying all these letters. COVID 19, out and hanging out and stuff. I'm living my best introvert life. So, so I thought that while I'm living my best introvert life, especially with the book out, Shoppe Gal the memoir. If you haven't pre-ordered, pre-order. I could go through and work on some wholesome content around tattoo, kawaii, and creative life, and all things that happen to be pink. So I thought, I have like a little list here. I made a list of things that I want to talk about daily and all that good stuff. So hopefully these things don't bore you guys. And of course, if there's ever anything that you want to talk about, feel free to let me know. Feel free to, leave a comment below and all that good stuff. And as they make sense or as I could put them in, I definitely will. Um, and we can go from there. But today, I just wanted to talk a little bit about who the frack I am. um, I live on Instagram a lot, so with living on Instagram, my Instagram is ipukekawaii. With living on Instagram a lot, I've already introduced myself there time and time again. When I get new followers at a certain number, I reintroduce myself, all that good stuff, just so I can say what up. And people don't feel like they're following a complete stranger, just for pink aesthetics and all that good stuff, but to let them know that I am a whole ass human. And I like to be able to share in all things tattoo, kawaii, and creative, because tattoo is one thing that I really, really love to talk about, and I love to share, even if we're not tattooing, and it's not always with the hopes of getting you in my chair and spending money with me, but just because I want people to make better educated decisions about their skin. It's skin, we don't get it back, it's non-refundable, and tattoo is so pop culture these days that a lot of times we forget to put that common sense thing into play, and that is a very serious common sense thing. So I like to show myself available for those things and let people know that, yes, I like to be helpful. I am here to help. So as long as I'm not with a customer, and not dealing with my own self-care or my family or anything like that, as long as I have the committed time, the dedicated time, I am happy to be able to be helpful. So I wanted to go ahead and share with you from my blog, actually, who the frack I am, Imani K Brown, kawaii black female tattoo artist, international, y'all. And give you a little bit in terms of goals that I have for actually hanging out here. I'll be hanging out daily for the next 30 days at least. I would like to be able to do more, but at least 30 days, with the exception of Sundays. Sundays are my only day off. So it is the day that I try not to do any work. If I'm doing anything, I'm just organizing my Instagram feed for the week, so that way that can run on autopilot and I can worry about all the small moving parts for business throughout the week and all of that good stuff. So if I'm doing anything on Sundays, if it's not cleaning my house, washing clothes, well, no, I don't wash clothes on Sundays. If it's not cleaning my house or cooking dinner and meal prep for the next couple days for me and my beau, and making sure my cat's good, I'm probably just laying in bed with my phone looking something like this and just, moving around a bunch of pictures, putting captions together, just decompressing my thoughts. Most of the time when I arrange, I'm decompressing the shit that I have to do for the week in my Instagram captions. So it's not just cool captions or, not so cool captions for people who are hanging out there on Instagram, but it's also reminders for me for like the next move. Like, what's the next thing I have to do so that I don't forget and I don't become so overwhelmed and anxious and all of that good stuff, because that sucks. So anyway, let me share a little bit about who I am. So I have a favorite quote, and I'll start with this quote, which is that every great dream begins with a dreamer. Always remember you have within you the strength, the patience, and the passion to reach for the stars to change the world. This quote is by the great Mother Harriet Tubman. So allow me to introduce myself. My name is Imani K Brown. I'm simply the girl behind the brands for DC to Japan. I live a most colorful, kawaii, and creative life. And of course, I invite you to follow me and join the ride, join this journey, because it's always fun. I'm always growing, I'm always learning, I'm always doing new shiz. And then I'm always trying to figure out where it fits in my life to make me a better person or to make my business a better business. Either which. But that's me. I tattoo. When I started this journey, I had no idea what to expect. I was scared as all get out, and thought all the wrong things that led me to so much fear and creative overwhelm. But I decided I was going to hang out in tattoo land, and I'd always do my best. Always trying to maintain creativity and transparency in my process. So that's me in tattoo, and as I film this, now I am 16 years into tattoo life. Wow. um, so yeah, later on I'll get into, what I do in tattoo, what I specialize in, and all that good stuff. But for now, just know that I'm 16 years in. There are some videos. There is a conversations with combos with customers playlist on my YouTube that you can always check out, and you can see what it looks like in terms of me being a tattoo artist until we get there. But hopefully you'll hang out and you'll want to talk and explore more in terms of what that journey looks like. I create a huge question that I always get is what my main job and income is. So let me just tell you that Little Ink Play Shop is my baby. My main job is that I'm a full-time creative entrepreneur. I'm not just a tattoo artist. I'm multi-hyphenated. So that means I'm multifaceted. I am a photographer. I am a painter. I do all of the linear business stuff. I do marketing. I do branding. I do a lot of things. So my full-time job is being the creative and creative director for Little Ink Play Shop. As such, the money-making part of life is right now actually tattooing, though I'm adding on more things like my book and authorship or self-published journey. I do commission artwork when people want to commission me for those things. All that stuff is already, that stuff is there. I customize sneakers. I do, public appearances and stuff like that. That sounds really obnoxious to say. But yeah, that me. So having a studio has given me the opportunity to build creatively the way I see fit, and that includes helping other artists, dreamers, and creatives in so many ways, from tattoo and being able to help people with positive body tattoo image, to creativity coaching, and community and leading a community in kawaii workshops. So where you are hanging out is literally the channel. The Kawaii Creative Corner is the video channel for the Kawaii Creative Corner, which is my blog. The tagline is Gambare ipukekawaii, because Gambare is like do your best, cheer, like good luck, ipukekawaii. So I'm always, if nobody else is going to cheer me on and wish me good luck, I wish myself good luck every time I use my blog for anything. Because usually when I'm sharing there, I'm sharing things that I'm actually passionate about, that I want to grow in some way. Usually I'm talking about my actual journey as a creative, all that good stuff. So with that, I'm always saying, "Gambare, gambare." So there's that. But that place and this video space, which is a part of that blog, is where I get to decompress and I get to share a lot of what I've experienced so other people can learn from it, or share what I'm learning now, or just the creative stuff that I'm doing, the things that actually make me happy, that give me life. In terms of being a full-time creative entrepreneur, sharing the things that I do for hobby versus the things I do for money, how I don't monetize everything, and some things are just, they just are what they are and they make me happy, whatever. So I share all that stuff on my blog. The last one is that I commune. I am a kawaii lifestyle entrepreneur. And I do full on kawaii lifestyle. So every day is kawaii, and I don't mean to roll my eyes when I do that. But every day is definitely kawaii. Every day is a day to trigger happiness, whether I can trigger it from inward or outwardly, and being able to commune with like-minded people. So I was fortunate enough to found DC Kawaii Style. That's DC's first premier J Fashion and Kawaii lifestyle community and soon to be nonprofit. We're on the way to that. And I'm excited about how the community grows daily. Proud of the fact that the members take action and they take responsibility for the space. So I'm just I'm affectionately nicknamed Mama Chan. So I just kind of help oversee things, make executive decisions, things that would be in the best light of the community, and pay the bills. I keep the purse. So those are the things that I do. And as the community wants to move into certain things, business structure wise, then I put those things into play. And my studio, Little Ink Play Shop, oversees DC Kawaii style. So the goal here is more kawaii in DC. So that's me. What else was I supposed to tell you about me? Oh, my name. So my name is Imani K Brown. Hi, that me. But my name online is ipukekawaii, and people have always wondered why my name is ipukekawaii. So I thought I'd take a moment to tell you why my name is such that it is chosen to be ipukekawaii. No, it is not about, like vomiting extremities or anything like that. Not in the literal sense, but I'm not always the blush pinkest. Sometimes I'm a bit more magenta, a bit more sharp, a bit more pointy, a bit more snappy, a bit more bitter. All of these good things. So sometimes that may not be looked at as kawaii or cute. So with that, I say that I do kawaii because when I really, really do trigger the cuteness and the happiness within me, ooh, 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 it is. It's like, ooh, this. Um, and with my cohorts is when I usually do it. So I do it a lot more in style and dress, where I trigger more of this I peak kawaii. I literally peak cuteness. It is something that will give you, a toothache, a stomach ache, and next thing you know, you'll be like, what? But it is something that literally is like, look, I've been holding on to this for way too long. Let me give you something cute. Yeah. So that's where I peak kawaii comes from. Um, and again, like I said, every day I'm not the cutest. I'm not the most blush pinkest. I'm usually a bit more, well, not usually, but sometimes I'm a bit more bitter. I'm a bit more, electric, a bit more assertive, a bit more, cutthroat and not always soft and pastel. Soft and pastel is more of like the IQ kawaii kind of moniker or aesthetic. Um, I say all the time that if I'm talking tattoo a lot, you'll see me more like with this color, which is more of like a magenta. Um, and that's so that it is more pointed. It's not as soft, and I'm not usually as soft a person when it comes to talking tattoo. It's a serious subject. So while I can smile and I can be kind and I can serve people and such, I'm still like, hey, no, I need you to pay attention. It's tattoo. It's your skin. You don't get it back. It's more than a tattoo, daggett. It's more than a tattoo. More than a tattoo. So, that's this. um, and then that's pretty much it for my name. I hope to be able to share a lot in terms of kawaii lifestyle, creativity, and tattoo while I'm developing my personal style in terms of J fashion. I usually do Lolita, Decora, Cult Party K. That's Mama John aesthetic. Cult Party K, uh, Almoji K. Um, those are my main ones, and I really do like Otome a lot of times as well. Um, and I'm learning Gyatu. So I'm learning, I want to be able to do Romamba. Um, so I'm learning some of the aesthetics or most of the base for Gyatu. So eventually I can show up in that style as well. But those are my main styles. Lolita, Decora, Cult Party, and Moji K are among my main styles in that I am mostly sweet as far as Lolita. So, and then in the other styles, I am mostly pink. So you'll find me in mostly some type of pink K, some type of pink style almost every day, um, which is really fun and it's challenging, and it feels like I'm in my childhood all over again because this specific blush pink is wait there is the color that was my favorite color when I was a kid. And it came back when I started actively doing more self care. And I tell people all the time, I didn't choose pink, pink chose me. Because I wasn't looking to come back to pink. I tried purple, I tried yellow, I tried some other colors, and it was just like, no, that's not quite right. So there is something, there's a special relationship with me and pink, specifically with blush pink. And maybe one day we'll talk about that. I don't know. Let me know if it's something that you're interested in. But I do talk about it in my book. I have this one chapter that I really do enjoy and I love called Your Pinks Don't Match. And yeah, so I do talk about pink and my relationship with pink in the book. But if you want to talk more about it, let me know. But that's me in terms of this particular vlog series, I guess. 30-day challenge for me. I do want to be able to let off some steam, share more about my journey as a creative entrepreneur, as a Black female tattoo artist, as well as make myself a bit more visible and helpful to anyone who needs help, whether it's in tattoo or creative branding. Um, and I would like to be able to just kind of hang out and share my journey. Hopefully, in doing so and in making myself a bit more visible, that it seeks to inspire other people to create the life that they would best lead. And that's pretty much it. Um, so just sharing away. But in everything that I do, I always try and make a promise that, my number one disclaimer is whatever I share, I try and make it fun, I try and make it informative, and I try and make it authentic to me. Most of these things I don't try to do, I do. So I'll take that part out. Thanks, Yoda. There is only do, there is no try. There is only do or do not, there is no try. So, yeah, so I do those things. I do make sure that they are fun. I do make sure they are informative. I just kind of let my personality go forth and do what it does, and let my face do what it does. Because my mind and my face they don't really match up. So my brain could be thinking something, my face is whatever. but yeah. So I hope to be able to share a lot more of these journeys with you, and share a lot more as I go forward and explore this self what is it self publishing journey, and add that to the list of hyphenated things that I do. So yeah, so I hope you guys have a wonderful day. I hope you're productive, and if there's ever anything I can help with, you have any questions or anything, please feel free to leave anything you want to talk about in the comments. And I will see you guys tomorrow.